Where are we today, Sadie?
North Cascades National Park. All to
Yes,
ourselves.
we have seen maybe a total of 3 cars here so far. This is one of the bridges you can cross when you first come into the park from the west side. But if you look, there's the gorge down here. The water goes all the way out to the lake here. Little waterfalls. And this is where they have the dam and the Cascade River, so you can do some boating.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's April 30th,
Yes.
shoulder season. We're enjoying a lovely day after camping in northern Washington.
The Tulip Festival yesterday was a bit of a bust, mostly because the amount of cars waiting to get in. So if you're gonna do that, we'd recommend starting way earlier than we did. But the tulips were pretty.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
There was a little bit of a line. It was pretty quick. We didn't have to wait too long once we actually arrived at the location, so that was a plus. We chose to go to the Garden Rosalyn, which is one of 4 in the Tulip Valley there. We tried to get into Rosengard, but the line was too long for us and settled on this one. It was a nice location. They had a pond in the middle with some animals. The flowers were in geometric designs to look like stars and ducks and things of that nature. There are quite a bit of people, so you might have to wait for a certain spot, but it's pretty easy to get some good shots there. And on your way out, if you want to, they do have a tiny gift shop with tulips and some keychains, other souvenirs that you can grab, as well as a food truck. They had some Mexican food when we were there. So everything you need to enjoy a day at the tulip fields, if you have the patience to wait in line.
We're doing the Gorge Overlook Trail. As you can see in the back, they're usually pretty paved for U.S. national parks. Check this out. Lower section, nice overlook, and it comes into the lake over here. What a beautiful day.
I think Oregon's pretty in the Washington. It's a whole other level.
Sadie was just mentioning how Washington's a little bit more pretty than Oregon. I think I would tend to agree.
It's not that it's more pretty, it's just more massive.
Yeah,
Bigger,
it's just more drastic. So if you like drastic scenery, this is the place to be.
drastic, that's the word.
So down below, you can see we have the Skagit River, and this is going to be the Gorge Lake, and then up a little bit further, kind of through those trees there, is going to be Diablo Lake. As we shoot these videos, this is our second one for the channel, but let us know if you guys like this film, if there's something we could do better. Probably can work a little bit on stabilization. We're shooting these from Pixel 7 Pros that we have, but we'll probably soon get some GoPro equipment and start shooting on GoPro. So let us know what you think. Behind us is kind of a typical trail, super easy and accessible. If you have a wheelchair, you could do it as well.
If you have any advice or tips, also, that would be great.
We're always looking for Northwest adventures, so let us know what your favorites are. Looks like we've reached the end of the hike. Okay, so this is on the way in after the bridge, and look at this. This is probably one of the coolest waterfalls I've ever seen. Okay, so we made it up to the top of Highway 20, and this is as far as we can go. They close these down in the winter over the passes, and there's usually a lot of traffic and snow. As you can see, people will take their bikes and they'll actually go hiking up there. It's not stopping pedestrians, just cars. So we got to turn around and go back. We're going to park down here at this parking lot and then go down to Ross Lake.
We are on the Ross Dam Trail, and we're gonna go walk across the dam and maybe see if the resort's open.
All right. This trail is a 1 mile trail that goes down to the water, maybe a little bit more than that. But then once you get there, you can check out the dam and check out Ross Lake, which is pretty cool. So one of the cool things about living in the Northwest is there's a ton of moss, and get a good close up here, but this is like a rough kind.
Usually it's like soft and spongy.
But it's just like entwined all the way up the tree here. It's pretty cool.
Watch that hat. It's super windy.
Alright, so we officially made it to the other side of the dam. Look at that view in the background.